Today's little video is around completing a repair and invoicing it, sending the invoice off to the client, getting the money in the door. Awesome. All right, let's go. And again, please make sure you've watched all the previous videos around repairs, the setup, creating a repair, repairs on tablets, the whole lot. You should end up with a list like so, and you can then work with those and where you can look at completing it, making invoices, the whole lot. All right. In very simple terms, there is a couple of ways you can do this. So from here we can go, the status is now completed, like so. It'll then ask if you wish to book another repair for this piece of equipment with this customer. I'm going to say yes at this stage because I want to have a follow-up automatically with this customer. So in this case, I can choose either the 6-month option or 2 years worth of bookings. Now, these are defined by the periodic servicing options that we set up for this piece of equipment. In other words, we've said on this piece of equipment that it needs to be serviced every 6 months. Hence why we're getting this message. Now, I'm just going to book the next service like so. So not only now is that repair completed, it'll disappear from our list, but also under repairs and servicing, if you scroll down, under repeated transaction list, this one here, you will now see those 2 services are booked in for a future date, like so. So that's the key here. We're looking for where it is forward booked, and you know that that service is going to come up. It's awesome. All right, so the system's going to automatically create those options for you and take it off this list. Now, you can view those at any time simply by ticking view completed and hide it as well from here. Now, next way of dealing with this, and there is a couple of ways. You can simply, if I go back to view completed, highlight the row, and I could do a number of them at the same time. I can simply create invoice from here. So I can highlight a whole bunch, create invoice, and away you go. Another option, drill into it, open that up, and again, create invoice directly from this repair. Now, one step prior to that, you may wish to, when you look at work performed and products used, we still haven't got a confirmation of this product here. I can create a quote to send to the customer to say, this is how much this particular product is going to cost. Do you wish to go ahead? That will then link a quote to this repair. You can tie the whole lot together. But in this case, I'm just going to simply create an invoice and we will send that off. Close out of this. So now when I look back at my list, there it is there. It's made the invoice automatically for me, loaded it. It's kept this product on back order because at the time we hadn't shipped it. And it's also told me what the repair was to make this invoice from. So it's automatically loaded that invoice directly up for me. I'm just going to hit save like so. I can then go back to that list at any point in time. So if I now scroll across to my invoice list, and I'm going to bring up Dwayne, there it is there, and it tells me which repair that came from. So I can go back to that invoice, there it is there, and it tells me the repair it came from. Fantastic. All right, let's jump back out. And I'll go back to my repairs and servicing option. There it is there, flagged as invoice. Now, another way you can do this, if we come up again, up to the top, go to email invoices, you can again highlight the whole lot once the invoice is created, and then email it directly to the client. If you choose to not send it from the repair, and it tells me it hasn't been sent, I can email the whole lot from here, and that'll send them out en masse. Now keep in mind, if you're sending out more than 50 emails a day, check with your internet service provider that you're not going to get blacklisted for spamming. So any mass emailing sends up a little red flag. This is a spammer. So make sure you cover off on that before you're sending out a whole ton of emails automatically out the door. All right. Again, we'll come back up here. Keep in mind, it's now going to create these repeated transactions like so, ready for the follow-up servicing and stuff that you may want to do. Also, if you come back to the main toggle, it'll update your charts across the top and give you the options here as well. So there you go. That's how to make an invoice, ship it out the door and get paid. Fantastic. Hope that made sense.